Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to today's video, and in this video I'm going to be telling you how I beat the Volundr Forge at 602 light. Yeah, that's right, 602 light, you heard correctly. Now obviously, if you guys have been keeping up to date with what's been happening with Black Armory, basically the DLC dropped yesterday and everybody kind of, you know, all excited, we're all hyped up, and you kind of find out, okay, there's one activity to do at the moment. It's the Volundr Forge, and basically the last stage of the Volundr Forge is 630 light. Obviously, everybody is mainly starting out at around 600 light. So basically, you're left with basically two options. Either try and beat it at 600 light, or do all of your weekly milestones, the same milestones you've been doing for months on end, and you know, slowly rank your level up to around, you know, 6.5, 6.10, 6.15. Some people even hit 6.20 before tackling the Forge. Me personally, I did not want to do the milestones because, you know, I've been doing these milestones since September. This is a new DLC. I wanted to do the new content. I had a very single-minded approach. I wanted to get the machine gun. I wanted to get the auto rifle so I could make videos for you guys. And, you know, I kind of banged my head against the wall for quite some hours with very little success, obviously only being 602 light. Most people had been going with Black Spindle setup, obviously. Get in the back of the map and just spindle the boss down. And, you know, maybe have one guy take care of ads, everybody else just get on your spindle, or sorry, Whisper of the Worm, I mean, use the white nail perk and just sign headshot after headshot, and eventually you'll melt the boss down. That's how people have been doing it. I found actually that strategy can be quite difficult to do, especially if you're not managing ads very well. You can get flinched very badly from all of the ads shooting you, and it can be very easy to just miss one headshot. You miss just one headshot with the Whisper, and you've lost your infinite ammo chain, and you know, your DPS just falls, and it's very easy to fall apart using this strategy, especially if you're low light. You can't afford very many mistakes using that strategy. So basically, we thought of something else. First thing I'm going to do is tell you about my fire team and, you know, the compilation that we had. So basically, there was me, I was 602 light, I think Dimitri was 604, and Vort was 606. So I did have two guys who were slightly higher light than me, but obviously not a massive amount higher. I don't know if me being 602 had such a negative effect, because the strategy that we use kind of like overrode the you know, light level deficiency that we kind of were dealing with. So basically our setup was like this. Me and Vort were both on Sentinel. We were both using Code of the Commander, as it's really good for clearing ads, and we were both using biotic enhancements, Syntheseps. I'm going to get into it very shortly, but basically this is key to this setup, using Syntheseps on a Sentinel tie-in. We then had the homie Dimitri. I believe he was using a Toil and Trouble shotgun, Well of Radiance for his super, I believe he was using a hand cannon as his secondary, and he was then using a Void Hammerhead as his heavy weapon. For Vort's loadout, he was rocking the Void Zenith of Your Kind, which is a rapid fire Void shotgun, and he was also rocking the 1000 Voices for his heavy weapon. My loadout, I was using the curated role Nation of Beast, which is Outlaw Firefly. I was using a full auto parcel of Stardust, and the key ingredient here, guys, I was using Tractor Cannon. Combining Tractor Cannon with the controlled demolition perks on Commander was very, very powerful. You could, you know, hit someone with Tractor Cannon, throw a grenade into a group of enemies, they all die. You melee them, they all explode. Using this strategy basically allowed me to manage the ads pretty well, even though I was only 602 light. Combining biotic enhancements with Syntheseps, the Tractor Cannon Void debuff, and of course the Code of the Commander explosions, I was able to manage the ads, take out all the blue targets, and obviously pick up the charges, hit the target with those, and efficiently manage to clear all the ads in time. Basically, if you don't know how it works, there are two waves. You have to clear the two waves of enemies whilst defeating the blue enemies, picking up the batteries, hitting the target, and all doing it within the time limit. Every time you kill a blue enemy, that resets the timer, or adds a little bit of time on even to the timer, and it, you know, enables you to buy some time, keep killing enemies, keep picking up the charges, hit the forge in the middle, and eventually once you've done that for two waves, you then get to the boss fight. And the boss, he spawns up, he has a shield around him, you need to defeat the little things around his shield. Once you've destroyed those, the shield goes down, and basically what we did was we hit him with Tractor Cannon, we made sure we had biotic enhancements ready on our Syntheseps, we then popped our Sentinel supers and just laid into him with biotic enhancements, the Tractor Cannon debuff, and the Sentinel super. Basically, we were just cracking him over the head with that. That basically did his health below around half, I would say. And then from there on in, we just used our shotguns, we used our heavy weapons, and I would continually debuff him with tractor cannon. We had Dimitri's Well of Radiance for extra health and damage, and basically that's how we did it. It was very aggressive, very, you know, basically we were just aping the boss, shotgunning him, supering him, tractor canning him, you know, throwing nades in there, meleeing, and basically because we had 2 sentinels, the adds kind of are like collateral damage. As you're throwing everything at the boss and the adds surround him, the controlled demolition perks basically gets to work, takes care of all the adds, and you can just kind of focus on just smashing the boss down. And this is how we basically did it. And like I said, I was 602, Dimitri was 604, Vault was 606, I believe. So we weren't very, very high light. We didn't spend all day grinding all the milestones. Kind of just, you know, put our head against the wall, and eventually we figured it out. And then since then, I've completed it multiple times. I think my highest light is now 604. I have the machine gun, I have the auto rifle, I even got a pretty nice Baligant. Got plenty of loot, did all of the milestones for the Forge, got all of the weapons that I could today. And we basically used this strategy the entire time. Tractor cannon, sentinels with intercepts, and 1 Well of Radiance. That is basically what we did. You know, the weapons that you use besides those, basically you want void shotguns, you want powerful heavy weapons, and yeah, that's basically how we did it. We're all using pretty much hand cannon, shotgun, and then, you know, heavy weapon of your choice basically. The void hammerhead did absolutely awesome work when you combine it with the tractor cannon debuff. So basically that's how we did it. Now for the rest of the video, I'm just going to let the run play out. This is the first successful run that we had. Apologies for any sloppy play. You guys know I'm not a PvE guy normally, but I just thought it would be cool to do this video because I noticed that basically everybody who has completed it so far has used the Black Spindle, or sorry, the Whisper of the Worm method. And I just thought I would put out our way of doing it. It's nothing too, you know, revolutionary, but I think it's definitely easier if you're lower light to go down this route. The Synthesep Biotic Enhancement buff really tanks up your damage a lot higher than it would be otherwise. And of course, Tractor Cannon debuff, again, helps you to keep out that continuous damage without needing to constantly land headshots with the Whisper of the Worm, whilst also dealing with all of the adds that are flinching you like crazy. So basically that's it, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Keep watching to the end if you want to see how we cleared it. Obviously, I've explained it to you, but you're best off learning by just watching. So keep watching, watch the video, you can figure it out for yourself, and hopefully you guys can forge some Black Armory weapons of your own. That's it from me, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and I will see you next time. What head are you using?
1,000 coins.
Let's open up with our supers. First thing we'll do.
Are we done or what?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just like takes some time.
Only 1 fucking tractor cannon shot, man. That is amazing.
That's the one that counts.
I get ready for it?
Alright. Yep.
There are no ads around. I'm not getting bad announcements though.
Just go after him, you should get it.
I got it now.
I got more ammo as well from that. Oh, he's like... He's hit, I think.
You have tractor cannon?
Yeah, I got a few more bullets.
If you stand in my well, I get more grenades too.
Let me go tractor cannon. Yeah, you go hit him once.
Well,
just the once.
Well's done.
Oh, I want the shotgun.
All good. Cannon again. Tractor cannon again. We got this, we got this.
Got some power ammo.
Tractor cannon again, guys? I've got 1 more tractor cannon shot.
Hey, a fucking Scion just one-shot me, bro. Oh, you got the shield again?
I've just tractor cannoned it. Off already.
Off.
Come.
Oh,
It's
nice.
so close.
Hey, he's gone, dude. He's dead. Fucking go, dude.
Fucking go. There we
You
go.
guys got it?
Yeah,
Yo, good shit.
Didn't need no Black Spindle. The get some poggers in the chat.
How'd you
We've
guys
been at
do
this
it?
for a while. Tractor cannon, dude.
Aped him.
We just aped the
Can I
fuck out of
join
it.
now? Can I
Those two
join?
aped
Oh, you
the
I got an
shit
auto
out of
rifle and the fucking LMG.
Yeah, I got a sniper, dude. I got a sniper
Damn.
and that LMG, dude.
Dude, I think that's like a
Wait, is
unique
this
way
like
we did it as well.
armor?
Everybody's been doing it with
How'd you guys do it? What'd you guys do?
It tractor cam, they both went in with Sentinel. I was just sitting in a well of radiance with my machine gun, just laying into
okay.
like, holy
Dude,
cow.
void
I think I
only.
shot for 15 seconds straight.
Void only forge run. Let's